So, what about you? How you holding up?
Me, I'm okay. I'm confident that Jack will convince the judge to take Michael Cambias to trial. I mean, he can't get away with what he did to Bianca. I can't think of a bigger injustice if he doesn't pay. He has to.
Hell, don't worry. I'm gonna make sure Cambias pays, no matter what.
What do you mean? How?
I don't know. I guess I just don't like feeling so helpless.
Oh, God, I know what you mean.
Come on, let's go in.
Lena? Is that you?
Oh, Myrtle, I know I shouldn't be here.
Why not?
Last time I saw Bianca, she wouldn't even speak to me. I don't want to upset her. I couldn't stay away.
Well, why should you?
I won't stay inside the courtroom, though. I won't let her see me. Myrtle, if you think it'll help, when you see Bianca, tell her I love her.
Yes, I will.
I have something for you. It's from Uncle Jack. He wanted you to have it.
Bianca, the hearing's going to be starting soon. I want you to know that I'm thinking about you. About how much... Sorry, Mom, can you...
Of course. Thinking about how much you inspire me every day. And how you, my sweet, bright-eyed little niece, have blossomed into a charming, self-assured, beautiful woman. It takes my breath away. You have faced so many challenges in your life, Bianca, and you have always triumphed with dignity. Today will be no different. You have your mother's courage and your father's heart, and my love, always, to guide you through this. Soon this courtroom will be filled with your friends and family who love you, and we will all be there for you when you take the stand. I promise, you will never be alone. I love you, Uncle Jack. Not today. No. Only positive thoughts. We're gonna get through this, baby. Together. You can do this, honey. You just concentrate on everyone here. Everyone loves you and supports you 100%.
He's looking at me.
Ignore him, honey. He doesn't exist. You just concentrate on me and Uncle Jack and all your friends. Don't look at him, ever. Don't give him that power over you.
Your Honor, this isn't the wedding. Surely the witness can make it to the stand on her own 2 feet.
Do you need any assistance, Miss?
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You may be seated. Mr. Montgomery.
Thank you, Your Honor. Can you please tell us about the night in question?
It was the night of the storm and blackout. I got home and I was looking for a flashlight in the desk drawer when someone grabbed my arm.
Who grabbed your arm?
Michael Cambias.
You saw his face.
Yes, he had a lighter and he held it up.
And you didn't know he was in the house. You didn't invite him in.
No.
Was there anyone else at home who may have let him in?
No, he told me that he had checked the house. He wanted to make sure that we were alone.
Did you feel threatened?
Yes. I tried to leave. And he locked the door.
He locked the door. Did he then become physically threatening?
He grabbed me and he pushed me down on the couch. And then he sat very close to me so that I couldn't get around him. He wanted to talk. He said that he wanted me to get to like him.
And what did you two talk about?
My mother and my sister. He said that they were spreading rumors about him trying to ruin his life. He said that he was misunderstood and he wanted me to understand him.
What exactly did he want you to understand?
That none of it was his fault. That everything he did it for his father's approval, but that he would never get that. He told me that I probably couldn't understand because I had always been the perfect one in my family, like his brother had been.
Michael blames me for what he's done to that poor girl. Damn him!
I told him that I wasn't perfect, but he just laughed at me. I told him that I thought he needed help, therapy like I had had. I said it nicely, I wasn't trying to be mean, but that's when he got angry with me.
Son of a bitch.
And then what happened?
He wanted me to dance with him. I thought maybe if I did, he would let his guard down a little and then I could get away from him. But he was holding me so close and I could feel him against me.
While you were dancing, did he say anything to you?
Yeah, he was getting mad. He told me that he was going to make me forget all about Lena. He hated me because I wasn't ashamed of who I was. I waited till I could get away from him a little. And I told him, I said, "You're not a man. You're not even a human being. You're a coward." And he told me to shut up. He called me a bitch.
And then what happened, please?
He grabbed me and he pushed me down on the couch, but I got away. I kicked him. And he fell back. And he was on the ground. And I ran to the fireplace and I got the poker and I hit him with it as hard as I could. And he was on the ground and I ran. And I got to the door, but he had locked the door and there are 2 locks. I tried one and I couldn't get the door open and I tried the other one, but I wasn't fast enough. He was already behind me.
And then he grabbed you.
Objection, leading the witness.
I'll rephrase. When Michael Cambias came up behind you, what did he do?
He grabbed me and he pushed me back. I knocked some chairs in front of him to try to block his path, but nothing would stop him. He had me up against the window first. Then he twisted me around, and he pushed me down on the couch. I couldn't get away this time because his knee was pressing my leg against the back of the couch. And my shirt was ripped. He ripped it so that he could touch.
No, don't look at it, baby. Don't look at it.
So that he could touch my breasts.
I need to ask you this, and it's very important. So please, don't be afraid to answer this question, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, was there penetration? Did Michael Cambius enter you?
He held me down. And I said no. I screamed it. No. 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 Until he covered my mouth with his hand and entered me. Don't you shake your head at me. You raped me. You wanted me to be ashamed of who I am, like you are. Well, you failed. You raped me, and I am still not ashamed.
Mr. Montgomery, please control your witness.
So you said no to Michael Cambius. Now, what happened after you told him no?
He finished. It was over. I remember the look on his face when he was done. He was pulling his pants up. They were down around his knees, and he was smiling. And he bent over to kiss my cheek. And his hand and then he said, "Thanks." And then he left.
You sick mother.
Young man, sit down or I will have you removed from this courtroom.
So when Michael Cambius was finished, he just left you on the couch?
Yeah. The next thing I remember, the phone was ringing.
And did you answer it?
No, I didn't, but I heard my mother's voice on the answering machine. She was saying that everything was going to be okay from now on. That nobody was ever going to hurt us again. But I knew that wasn't true.
Now, you kept this incident to yourself for quite a long time. You didn't seek medical treatment or legal counsel?
No.
Did you tell your mother that you had been raped?
Objection.
Rephrase the question, Mr. Montgomery.
Yes, Your Honor. Did you tell your mother what happened with Michael Cambius?
No, I didn't. Not for a long time. She knew that there was something wrong.
Why not? Why didn't you tell your mother?
My mother had been raped when she was 14 years old. And it's affected her for the rest of her life. In fact, she's just recently been able to put it behind her. And I was afraid that if she knew that I would that I had been raped too, that it would kill her. The way it almost did before. The way it almost killed me.
You love your mother very much, don't you?
Yes, I do.
You said her rape almost destroyed her life. Does she still have issues with rape today?
Objection. Relevance?
Your Honor, the prosecution introduced the subject to explain the witness's hesitation to come forward about her alleged attack, and now they question the relevance?
Overruled.
My mother's rape will always affect her in some way, but she has made incredible progress.
The rumors Michael Cambias said your mother was spreading about him, was he referring to her allegation that he tried to rape her?
He did try to rape her.
No charges were ever filed. Do you know why?
Objection, Your Honor.
My question goes to motive.
Motive? This witness is not on trial here.
I assure you I'm going somewhere with this.
For your sake, I hope so. I'll allow it for now.
Why didn't your mother follow through with charges against Michael Cambias?
There wasn't enough evidence. It was her word against his.
Aiden, he wants evidence. I was there. I'm the one who stopped it. I hit him over the head with the face.
Kendall, don't.
No, I can help Bianca,
Kendall,
Aiden.
by saying something, you're only helping Michael.
You also mentioned your sister, Kendall Hart. She had a relationship with the defendant, didn't she?
Yes.
A sexual one?
Yes.
They were in love.
They were involved.
She also accused Michael Cambias of an attempted rape.
Objection.
Counselor, find another tack or I will shut you down.
Things ended badly between them.
Well, she found out that Michael Cambias was cheating on her. He was lying to her about why they were together. He was using her.
I knew what he was doing.
She was angry.
I should have stopped him.
Yes.
I want to go back to your mother, her cosmetics company. This company plays a significant role in both of your lives.
Objection, Your Honor. Again, relevance?
I'm beginning to question that myself. Get to your point and get to it fast.
When did you first come into contact with Michael Cambias?
When he tried to make a play for my mother's company.
I bet you didn't like that, did she?
No, she didn't. Her company is her life.
Her life? Now, Mr. Cambias must have needed contact on the inside. Did he have anybody like that? Somebody who could be his eyes and ears?
Objection, Your Honor. Mr. Cambias has already been charged with several counts of theft and conspiracy in connection with his attempted takeover. That's an entirely separate case.
Well, I disagree, Your Honor. My question goes to cause and fact.
Objection is overruled. The witness may answer the question.
Yes, he had a spy.
Who?
Lena Kundera.
The same Lena Kundera that you, in earlier testimony, referred to as your girlfriend?
Yes, that's right.
Now, Ms. Kundera later turned state's evidence against Mr. Cambias. Did she do that because you asked her to?
No, she did that because what Michael Cambias was doing was wrong because he's a horrible person.
And what was he doing that was so wrong?
He was stealing from my mother's company, and he was blackmailing Lena into helping him.
I bet she hated him for that.
Yes, she did.
And, Bianca, did you hate Michael Cambias too?
Yes, I did. It was cruel what he was doing.
So you hated him? Your lover hated him? Your mother? Your sister? Is there anybody who was close to you who didn't hate Michael Cambias?
Objection.
Sustained.
Who convinced you to come forward to press rape charges against my client?
My mother did.
Oh, so this was your mother's idea?
Yes, she told me that this was the right thing to do.
After you finally told her.
Objection.
Overruled.
Now, the timing of your claim that Michael Cambius raped you. A rumor had surfaced that there would be another takeover.
No.
This was a way to divert attention from your mother's company, wasn't it?
Objection, Your Honor. This is a...
Your mother told you to get up here and lie to say that Michael Cambius had raped you to distract him and to discredit him because she wanted to avert any possible threat of a takeover, didn't she?
Objection, Your Honor.
Counselor, dial it back
Listen, Michael
now.
Cambius was never a threat to my mother's company. He never even came close to getting it.
Ah, is that so?
Yes, it is.
Then how do you explain the fact that as of this morning, the man that you claimed never even came close to getting your mother's company now owns a controlling interest in it?
What? But that's not true. That's a lie. You're lying. It's not true. Mom?
You bastard! You leave her alone! You're so afraid of me that you attack a child? You raped my little girl? This man is a rapist! He raped my daughter! He violated her! You think I give a damn about my company? You
Please.
I want her in this courtroom! No! Remove this woman!
Please, Your Honor, I need to be with my mother right now. She needs me.
You may step down. Ask one of the officers outside to take you to your mother. I'm going to call a 45-minute recess.
Your Honor, I would like to move for an immediate dismissal of all charges against my client. With all due respect, Your Honor, the state doesn't have any case. These charges are bogus. They're clearly a fabrication by a woman desperate to hold on to her company at any cost.
Your Honor, the only fabrication being presented in this court is the innocence of his client.
All right. Mr. Montgomery, Mr. Kabak, if you two cannot conduct yourselves or this hearing in a professional manner...
The state doesn't have any case
The Commonwealth
here.
has a strong case because Mr. Cambius has a pattern of assaulting women.
Where's your proof?
Your proof is right here.
Kendall.
No, your pathetic client attacked me and my mother, and he raped my sister.
Sit down!
No, you cannot let this man walk. If you let this man walk, it will be the biggest mistake you have ever made. Do you hear me? The biggest mistake you have ever made. There is no justice if you think I am the biggest problem in this court.
Lianca's testimony was very strong.
I have to convince the judge that she's telling the truth.
You guys heard the judge. Michael is going to get away with this.
Come on, we don't know that yet. Okay, we need to stay positive.
No, we need to be realistic. That lawyer just made Michael out to be the victim in all of this.
Well, there's got to be something that we can do.
Yeah, well, short of slicing his throat, I'm out of suggestions.
Unfortunately, there's never a knife around when you need one.
Look, there's no point in talking like this. It doesn't do any good.
Myrtle's right.
Look, we've all got to stick together. Don't let that man think he's broken us up. We're all in one piece. And listen, I suggest that we say a prayer for Bianca.
Myrtle, prayer is not going to do a damn thing in this situation. It's not.
Dear Lord, please give your strength and love to Bianca at this time. Help her to mend, have peace of mind, and give her the justice she deserves on this day. Amen.
Why don't you get him out of here before this crowd turns into a lynch mob?
You can't stand it, can you? As a matter of fact, none of you can stand the fact that I won and you lost. There's nothing you can do about it.
I do something, I'll kill you, son of a bitch!
You're only gonna make things worse. Come on. Guard, we got a problem in here.
Get away with it!
Stop it. It's not worth it.
I could kill you now!
Easy.
You're gonna arrest me? You're gonna arrest me? Let him go? Let him go in the street?
No one's getting arrested. Room full of witnesses who just heard you threaten my client, so...
Calm down. Everybody just take a breath. What's going on?
It's all right. You can put those bracelets away.
What, you're not gonna press charges?
Well, it's a waste of taxpayers' time and money, don't you think? Besides, Miss Kundera can't touch me. None of you can. You know what the funny thing is? Each and every one of you has tried, But your pathetic attempts to take me down has failed, and you want to know why? Because I don't stop until I get what I want, and that day has finally arrived. My mission here in Pine Valley has been accomplished. First, I took over Fusion, which, by the way, ladies, was like taking candy from a baby. Then I set my sights on Enchantment. Mr. Larrabee, I look forward to working with you. And to complete the trifecta, as of this morning, it appears as if Adam Chandler can take his retirement to that little trout stream in Canada. I'm Chandler Enterprises' new CEO. So, I'm sure you're wondering what that all means for you. Well, it means I own this town. And everybody in it.
Congratulations.
You know what, why don't you listen up a tad? Why don't you go tell your father that he should be warned? I'll be taking my seat on the hospital board of directors. See how well that sits with him?
Maybe you should think about getting out of here pretty soon before somebody lands you in the hospital. You may want to check your back. Because you're going to pay for what you did to Bianca, I promise you that.
Why don't you get back to the lab, Larrabee? Time is money.
I'd rather fry in hell than work for you, Cambius.
Bring your sunscreen.
Hey.
Michael Cambius as much as you do.
But the man's an island. He can't be let free.
Look, I know. Okay, we gotta hope it's temporary. Just leave it to Jack to find enough evidence to bury him. Meanwhile, getting yourself thrown in jail is not gonna solve anything. You're just gonna give Bianca something else to stress about.
Look, I can't help that. Someone has to stop this man.
Someone will. Bianca.
If it hadn't have been for me, then you wouldn't have lost your company, Mom. We were so focused on helping me that you couldn't even watch your own back.
Honey, Enchantment is just a company.
Enchantment is your life.
No, it's not. You are my life. I meant what I said. Enchantment can go to hell, and Michael Cambius right along with it.
All right, well, then that means that he's won.
Michael Cambius has won nothing. Michael Cambius is about to go to prison, and he can't run a Fortune 500 company from behind bars.
No, I guess you're right.
Soon, very, very soon, Michael Cambius will be in jail and out of our lives. Please just hold on to that thought.
Okay. But what's taking so much time? I mean, shouldn't the judge have made a ruling by now?
Oh, honey, I am sure that it's not going to be much longer at all.
Well, Mom, are you okay?
Yes, David, would you please tell my overprotective daughter that I'm just fine?
You know your mother, Bianca. No one bounces back like Erica Kane.
Well, did the judge make her ruling?
David, could you give us a few minutes alone, please?
Sure.
Jack, so did Judge Lampert set the trial date?
There isn't going to be a trial.
What? Why not?
Judge Lampert feels she needs more proof. Look, it isn't over. I will get that evidence for her, and she has ruled that once we do that, she'll reinstate the charges against Cambius.
Well, what does that mean, exactly? I mean, Michael Cambius, are you saying that he's free?
For now.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God! What kind of a judge is this Judge Lampert? She would rule in favor of a sadistic rapist? And what more evidence does she possibly need? She has Bianca's sworn testimony.
I messed up, didn't I? I wasn't convinced on the stand. Nobody believed what I said.
No, now you listen to me. You did not mess up in the stand. You were amazing up there, and I know how difficult, how much courage it took to relive that nightmare in public.
Yeah, well, it didn't do any good, did it? I mean, Michael's free. That's what it means. The judge dismissed all the charges against him.
What it means is the judge needs more proof, and I will give it to her. I promise you that what you did on that stand today will count. Now I need to get back to my office. But I want to stop by and see you later, okay?
Okay.
Look at me. I love you.
I love you too.
must not ever forget that.
You get the hell out of here, or I'll call for the guard.
Okay, before you start crying rape, Erica, I think that we should, set up a time to meet and talk business.
You're out of your mind.
Erica, we need to talk about your job description. Now that I'm head of enchantment, you'll be taking orders from me.
The day I take orders from you, they'll be selling snow cones in hell. And that's exactly where you can go, and you can take your company with you.
Bitterness is not becoming of you. I don't see any reason why we can't find a way to find a creative coexistence.
You know what? My mother told you to go to hell.
And you always do what your mommy tells you? Hmm? Telling bald-faced lies under oath? Tell me something. Where exactly did your lies get you today? Well, lucky for both of you, I have a forgiving nature. And as for my victory today...
I'm sorry, but you did not win anything today.
Well, the judge ruled in my favor. How do you spell defeat?
I'm not defeated. And neither is my mother. No matter what you do to us, we'll never be your victims.
Ooh, you are woman. Here you roll.
You know what? I don't care what the judge ruled today. God knows what you did. And you're gonna be punished for it someday.
You get out.
Well, start packing up your office, Erica.
Are you all right, sweetheart?
No, it's just the sight of him makes my stomach turn.
Of course it does. Okay, I'm gonna find David, then I'll find something to settle your stomach.
No, please don't go, Mom. I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yes. You know what I really want is for you to go home and get some rest.
And leave you here alone?
No.
I don't think so.
You know, Maggie is waiting for me, and we're gonna hang out. So please, Mom, just go home, draw yourself a nice, long, hot bath, and be good to yourself so that I don't have to worry about you. Please.
All right. But I'll see you at home later.
Yes, I won't be late.
Bianca, I want you to remember what your Uncle Jack said. We are going to find enough evidence to put Michael Cambius away. One way or another, Michael Cambius is going to be out of our lives.
June 27th. Almost 2 months. Oh, God. No. Can't be.
There's gotta be something out there that we can hammer Cambius with.
I don't see what, honey. I mean, those detectives have combed the house from top to bottom.
Well, maybe they missed something.
Right. What if they didn't? What if they let him go? I can't take that chance. I won't.
I was supposed to hook up with Bianca.
Oh, darling, not to worry. She probably wants to be by herself for a while.
Myrtle, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna help Bianca?